To the ring we begin, where Donovan Police Campbell, the 2012 winner of the Ray Nephew Contender Series, has been called in as replacement for his overweight compatriot Michael Wasp Gardner for tonight's opening quarterfinal clash against Canadian Dave LeBlanc. Pressured by pushback from the Canadian boxing team, MK Promotions, who runs the Contender Series, has been forced to make a principled decision of not allowing fighters who fail to make the welterweight limit of 147 pounds to compete. As a result, Michael Wasp Gardner, who tipped the scale at 151 pounds on Tuesday, has been replaced by 2012 Contender champion Donovan Police Campbell.
One thing that I think people need to acknowledge and people need to not overlook is that the Ray Nephew Contender has maintained the integrity of its show by doing what they did with this move. We've lost our biggest star of the season. We've lost our biggest star of the season because of a principle. And people don't seem to be taking that into consideration.
Producer of the series, Sanjay Ramandan, admitted that the change comes after 4 overweight boxers were allowed to fight in the preliminary round after being fined a portion of their purse as per their contracts.
We have to remember, in round 1, there's no financial implication in terms of the prize money. Anybody who wins in round 2 is automatically a part of the big prize money. So whoever wins tonight is guaranteed at least $200,000. Why would... What does Gardner's $20,000 penalty going to do for LeBlanc when he has a much better chance now at winning $200,000? He has no incentive to take that fight with Gardner.
General Secretary of the Jamaica Boxing Board, Leroy Brown, says adjustments will be made to the contracts of the fighters going forward.
Well, what we're going to rewrite the contracts now. Going forward, the contract is going to specify that on the day of the weigh-in, you must have made 147 pounds. And if you don't, you have 2 hours to make the weight. And if you don't make the weight, you'll be substituted.
Despite the short notice for the fight against Canada's Dave LeBlanc, Jamaica's Donovan Police Campbell says he's ready to deliver, even after losing his home in a fire in downtown Kingston last week. Campbell, who has only had 2 fights in the last 3 years, with his last coming in the Contender Series in 2014, weighed in at 146.5 pounds.
I'm not going to dwell on it now. Throw that through the back door, we're dealing with tonight. We don't really talk about ring rust now, because that can't help now. We have to stay focused, just put on a good show and come out the victors.
LeBlanc, who defeated Jamaica's Toriana Nichols in the preliminary round, believes Campbell will be his 4th victim in his 8th fight, despite not knowing much about him. LeBlanc's trainer is Sam Plant.
He's going to check the guy, how he's working, how he's moving and everything. He has his match plan, game plan, and it's going to be a good fight, I can tell you that. We don't know Police yet, but who I know is Dave, and Dave is ready, better than ever. So it's going to be a really good fight.
This evening's fight will be aired live on TVJ starting at 9:30. Reporting for TVJ Sports, I'm Keon Reyna.